Today, we're delving into a topic that might hit close to home for many of us: identifying covert narcissists. It's not always easy to spot these subtle characters in our lives, but don't worry, we've got your back. Now, before we jump into the nitty-gritty of the signs, let's take a moment to understand what covert narcissism is all about. You see, covert narcissism is like the quieter sibling of the more overt, in-your-face narcissism. These individuals may not display the grandiosity we often associate with narcissism, but they have their own unique set of traits that can make relationships challenging. It's like trying to catch a shadow. Elusive, but not impossible. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll be equipped with 7 key signs to help you identify a covert narcissist in your life. Remember, knowledge is power, and as we unravel the mysteries of covert narcissism, you'll gain valuable insights that can make a real difference in your relationships. So, without further ado, let's dive into the first point. Point 1. The charismatic façade. Think about that person in your life who always seems to light up the room, charming everyone in their path. Covert narcissists often wear a charismatic façade that's hard to resist. They can be incredibly charming, friendly, and seemingly genuine. A friend who effortlessly glides through social situations, leaving behind a trail of laughter and admiration. But here's the catch. Behind this magnetic exterior lies a complex web of manipulation. The charm isn't always genuine, it's a tool carefully wielded to draw people in. Covert narcissists excel at creating a likable persona that makes it challenging to believe anything negative about them. It's like being under a spell where their charisma masks a deeper, more calculated agenda. In your own experiences, have you encountered someone who fit this description? Perhaps a coworker, friend, or even a family member. The initial appeal can be so strong that it becomes difficult to see beyond the charm. This is the first layer of identifying a covert narcissist, understanding the charismatic facade that conceals a more intricate reality. Point 2. Lack of empathy. Now let's delve into the second crucial sign of a covert narcissist: their lack of genuine empathy. You're sharing a personal struggle, seeking comfort or understanding, and the response you get feels empty, almost rehearsed. Covert narcissists struggle to connect with the emotions of others on a deep, authentic level. In everyday interactions, they might offer surface-level sympathy or appear understanding, but it's often a performance rather than a heartfelt connection. It's like trying to have a meaningful conversation with someone who's wearing a mask. You sense a barrier between their words and their true feelings. Think back to instances when you needed emotional support. Did you encounter someone who, despite their outward charm, seemed unable to truly empathize with your emotions? This is a key red flag. Covert narcissists might mimic empathy, but there's a hollowness to their responses that becomes apparent over time. Empathy is the glue that holds relationships together, and when it's lacking, connections can feel one-sided and draining. As we uncover the layers of covert narcissism, keep an eye out for these subtle cues of emotional detachment. Point 3. Manipulative behavior. Now let's unmask the covert narcissist's arsenal of manipulative behaviors. Imagine encountering someone who always seems to be pulling the strings behind the scenes, orchestrating situations to their advantage. Covert narcissists are adept at manipulation, but it's not always overt. A friend who subtly steers conversations, planting seeds of doubt, or subtly influencing decisions. These manipulative tactics can be so subtle that they'd fly under the radar, making it challenging to pinpoint the source of discomfort. Have you ever found yourself second-guessing your own thoughts or actions after interacting with someone? Covert narcissists excel at creating doubt, leaving you feeling unsure and vulnerable. It's essential to recognize these manipulative behaviors to safeguard your own well-being and maintain healthy relationships. Think about instances in your life where you felt a subtle push or pull from someone you trusted. These maneuvers are often part of a covert narcissist strategy to maintain control and influence those around them. Point 4. Victim mentality. Now, let's shine a light on the covert narcissist's tendency to adopt a victim mentality. Imagine a friend who, despite their charm, always seems to be the one suffering, facing constant challenges and seeking sympathy. Covert narcissists excel at portraying themselves as perpetual victims, pulling at the heartstrings of those around them. Have you ever encountered someone who, no matter the situation, positions themselves as the one wronged? This victim narrative serves as a shield, deflecting accountability and manipulating others into offering support and reassurance. It's a subtle but powerful strategy that can leave you feeling emotionally drained and questioning your own perceptions. Consider moments when you've been drawn into consoling someone who appears to be facing insurmountable challenges. Covert narcissists use this victim facade to garner empathy, loyalty, and attention, all while sidestepping responsibility for their actions. Understanding this victim mentality is crucial in identifying covert narcissists. It's not about denying genuine struggles. It's recognizing when someone consistently positions themselves as the perpetual victim, creating a dynamic where they remain the center of attention and sympathy. Point 5. Boundary invasion. Now let's explore a critical aspect of identifying covert narcissists, their tendency to invade personal boundaries. Imagine having a friend who consistently oversteps, pushing into the realms of your personal life without invitation. Covert narcissists, despite their charm, often struggle to respect the boundaries that define healthy relationships. Think back to instances where you felt discomfort, sensing that someone was delving too deeply into your personal affairs. Covert narcissists can be adept at prying into your life, subtly probing for information that they can later use to their advantage. It's like having someone constantly peeking over your shoulder, making it challenging to maintain a sense of privacy. Recognizing this boundary invasion is crucial because it helps establish a clearer understanding of the dynamics at play. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect for personal space and limits, and when these boundaries are consistently ignored, it can lead to a sense of unease and vulnerability. Point 6. Gaslighting techniques. Now let's dive into a particularly insidious aspect of covert narcissism: the use of gaslighting techniques. Imagine having conversations with someone who leaves you questioning your own reality, wondering if your perceptions are accurate. Covert narcissists are skilled in the art of gaslighting, a form of manipulation that seeks to sow seeds of doubt and confusion. You express a concern or share your feelings, only to be met with denial, dismissal, or even blame. Gaslighting is a subtle but powerful tactic employed by covert narcissists to erode your confidence and make you question the validity of your emotions and experiences. Have you ever found yourself thinking, "Am I being too sensitive?" Or maybe I misunderstood? These are common reactions to gaslighting. It's like being in a maze where the walls constantly shift, leaving you disoriented and unsure of your own perceptions. Recognizing gaslighting is crucial in breaking free from the covert narcissist's grip. It's about trusting your instincts and acknowledging when someone is trying to manipulate your reality. As we navigate through this exploration, reflect on moments when you felt your reality being subtly altered. Gaslighting is a key sign, and understanding it brings us closer to unraveling the complexities of covert narcissism. Point 7. Lack of accountability. In our final exploration, let's shine a light on the consistent lack of accountability that characterizes covert narcissists. Imagine dealing with someone who, despite their actions, never seems to take responsibility or admit fault. Covert narcissists excel at deflecting blame, creating a dynamic where they remain untouchable, immune to the consequences of their behavior. Consider instances where you confronted someone about their actions, only to be met with excuses, deflections, or perhaps even an attempt to flip the situation to make you the one at fault. This evasion of accountability is a common thread in the tapestry of covert narcissism, leaving you feeling frustrated, unheard, and powerless. It's essential to recognize this pattern because it perpetuates a cycle of manipulation. By avoiding responsibility, covert narcissists maintain a sense of control, leaving those around them grappling with a distorted version of reality. Reflect on moments when you felt the weight of someone else's actions, yet they remained untouched by the consequences. This lack of accountability is a key indicator, and understanding it empowers you to break free from the grip of a covert narcissist. As we conclude our journey through the 7 signs of identifying covert narcissists, remember that knowledge is your armor. Armed with an understanding of these subtle yet impactful behaviors, you are better equipped to navigate the complex terrain of relationships. Surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. And don't forget that you deserve connections that enrich your life rather than drain it. Stay vigilant, stay empowered, and may your journey be filled with authentic connections. Don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content that helps you navigate the complexities of relationships and personal growth. Hit that subscribe button and join our community on a journey to understanding and building healthier connections.